Hey friends, Ernie here with the Trader of Futures, and boy, do I have an exciting show for you today! And it's all about science. Science! That's right. Yesterday, I showed you an alert for the ES. Did I not? Yes, I did. I know I did. I said that it would drop profusely, and it did. And then I said, if it stayed within that same session, and when it reached another point, that it would boost right back up. And it did. The only problem was that I missed the session by just this much. So that invalidated our decision making. But I guess we'll have to look at that again. That little bit of a time discrepancy, because we were going by sessions, and even though it still hit it and we missed it, we got to figure that out. More science. It's really good news that I have. Oh, and just for you people who are unaware of what I'm talking about, we're going to take a look at the place where I'm going to look at my Thinkorswim chart where I actually made this call. And that is right there. And I'll show you here. All right. So we made the call saying to short at 28.70. Now it made it up to, I think, a high of, was it 28.70? I think, or 28.72. Made it up to a high of 28.74 and then just dumped. And this was our target right here at 28.58. Blasted right through there. So that trade worked out well. And then the second part of that trade was that if it reached the 28.46 mark, which it did, I think, within one tick, it would then blast off and reach approximately that same target. There you go. Here's my unaltered picture from prior to this entire move taking place. Yeah, some of you are impressed, some of you are not. But maybe those people that know me and have seen me in my Discord channel make these kind of calls day in, day out, know exactly where I'm coming from. And I'm here to tell you another very exciting thing about Bitcoin. And we're not talking about what happened today, because the movement that happened today was monumental. But we are also working on an algorithmic system. Oh, wait a minute. Before I do this, must bring myself back into the frame, because this is important. We are working on an algorithmic system that is proving out spectacular, I might add. It's a little bit unusual in the way that we make these calls, but they are pretty much spot on. It's the AI. It's the AI that is giving us this kind of narrative every day about how Bitcoin behaves, and then from that, we're able to extract a very definitive trade position. Now, if you're interested in something like that, stay tuned here, because I'll be talking about those calls every day for the next couple of weeks. I will also be talking about the futures calls as well. So, and look, I'm going to be right up front with you. The whole intent of this is to get you excited about this stuff and to show you the efficacy of it, and then offer a service. Again, if you had been following me on Discord for several months, I made many, many calls, better than about an 85% win rate. The losers were flat. There was one loss that went down a little bit. But that was the futures calls. We're going to continue the futures calls, but with a slight twist to our algorithm and how we're actually computing them. And they'll be a little bit different. Plus, we're going to start announcing or including these Bitcoin calls. We're also looking at other altcoins to put into that mix, but that's something that we're not totally comfortable with, only because of volume and liquidity and the amount of information that might be available to us, historic information, because our AI, what it does is it looks at patterns. It looks at hundreds of patterns. And the more time that it can go back and then build a statistical case and a narrative around that pattern, the better. And unfortunately, with a lot of altcoins and, well, Bitcoin's a little bit better, but most of the altcoins, there isn't a huge amount of history, or at least accurate history. And it all really depends on what exchange that you're coming with. So, no, I am not making a Telegram group. I hate friggin' Telegram. It is the friggin' worst. It'll be a Discord group. All right? It's going to be a Discord group. Discord is by far superior to Telegram in every way imaginable. So that's what we're going with. I'll be able to control the people that come in and out of that. I will also be able to offer webinars, both voice and video, and share screens. There is really no comparison to Telegram. All right, so let's take a look here. Yeah, Apple's keeps on going up. Ernie, do you use TradeStation for calculating that 70? No, we don't use TradeStation. Everything is done outside of any trading platform. This is an AI program that we developed that is completely outside trading platforms. Ernie, can you make Superheat available, or is it best to use the donate platforms you already provide? I'm not familiar with Superheat, but I'll check that out. If you want to donate for my dog Neo, there is a link down below, and that goes through GoFundMe. I really appreciate everybody that's been adding to that. It's going to be a tremendous help. The treatments are unbelievably expensive, more than $100 a day. And you know, right now that amount of money is tough to come by. Seems luck is back. Well, I'll talk about luck in future episodes, but I can say this for sure, that you make your own luck. You ever notice how the very skilled people seem to always get lucky? Well, there's a reason for that, and I'll talk about that at length in another episode. What do you think of Bitcoin Cash? Why would Bitmain hold such BCH instead of BTC? I don't think much about Bitcoin Cash. Doesn't mean that I'm not interested in it. Well, basically it does. I'm in the depressed and anger phase. Well, thanks, Ars. I'm looking to sell all crypto and move on. Well, I don't blame you. I listened to you and shorted 6,800. Thanks, Ernie. Paid off. All right. Dr. Zayas, will you be putting any of your trade calls on Twitter, YouTube, and Discord? Much more difficult for me to follow. I'm not sure why Discord will be more difficult to follow. I believe that you can. Well, I'll have to think about that. But Discord has both a phone app and a desktop app. And you can also create alerts with it, I believe. Liam Shee, I'm in, Ernie. Keep away from altcoins. Only one I see with some liquidity is Ethereum. Yeah, and that might be the only other altcoin that we include in the bunch. But we're also, like I said, Bitcoin and futures, all the commodity futures. Who listens to you? He will profit in the future. Thanks. Oh, Super Chat. No, I can't do Super Chat. For some reason, Google doesn't like me. I don't know why. Don't know why, but just can't do it. Yeah, donate to Neo. I'm not looking for any donations for myself. Really, this is just for my dog, 2-year-old Ridgeback, suffering from cancer. By the way, the treatments that we're giving him are having a positive effect. Yes. So the Discord invite is down below. I'm going to create a very special channel for these alerts. And I will consider a a Twitter account as well. There will be a private Twitter, so we'll look at that as well. But I can't promise that. All right. So let's get on to a Bitcoin here. And what we're looking at right here are Bitcoin shorts. Now you can see that they really went off the handle here, but then after today's move, that sharp move up, it basically eliminated that excitement of shorts, and I expect that to now start grinding away again. And so I think that any future moves up are going to be less and less of a possibility. And then we'll take a look at where Bitcoin is. We can see this massive move and then reversal. The reversal bigger than the move up. I mean, that has got to bite a lot of people in the ass. That is tough to take. I'm sorry for you guys. But look, it got rejected by this low volume well. And actually, if you were to move this up to the exact lowest point of that volume wall, you'll see that that's exactly where it got rejected. Very interesting. Volume profile comes through again. So I don't know if this is going to, within the next few days, this will be the move down. I have no idea. Well, we'll keep a close look at that. I think we have a few more days of consolidation to go before we do move down. Because if you look at the size of this pole on this flag, this bearish flag, that is one big, massive pole. A big one. Real big one. So I would say that we are probably going to experience an equally intense consolidation. So I see a few more days working that in. Yesterday was a scam, a fake pump. Well, I don't care if it was a fake pump or not. It really doesn't matter to me. It relieved a lot of the shorts that were out there in the industry. It kind of popped them and took them away. And so that makes it a little bit easier for the price to consolidate some more, grind down those shorts, and close that spread between longs and shorts for that next move down. What about the ETF hearing tomorrow? It's going to be denied. Guaranteed. John Wade and Trump rules. Okay. I haven't seen any of the new Trump news, so I cannot comment. Nor would I on this particular channel. All right. I honestly thought BitMEX was trying to rescue Bitcoin from last support drop from ProShare bad news. Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so. Bitcoin is destined to where I believe it's going to go. And that's down further and then sideways to bearish for the next year or so. All right, so let us go back to me. Gonna get rid of the screen, bring me cell phone back on here. All right, so I'm going to repeat what I was saying before, but before I do, please go down and hit that like button, hit that thumbs up. Also, make sure that you click the little bell there so that you get my notifications. There are going to be more notifications outside, or more videos that I'm going to produce outside of these 1 o'clock shows. But these 1 o'clock shows, make sure you tell your friends about them, because I'm going to start calling Bitcoin for the next couple of weeks. All right, and let's follow along with that. You follow along with the narrative that we build up. This is all information coming directly from our algorithm. It's more than an algorithm. It's an AI, artificial intelligence. It's a system that we've been working on for a long time. It is the system that gave us a lot of those calls that I announced earlier this year that had an incredible win rate. And now we're applying it to Bitcoin and adding a little twist in there for the futures, which actually provide even more accurate calls. So please tell your friends about it. Share this video. I think this is real big news. You've seen the efficacy of my calls. And I'm not saying, look, take it on blind faith. Just watch the calls. Watch what I call. Now, you tell me who called that ES move like that, calling both the down move and the up move. Who? It's kind of a rhetorical question. Nobody else did. Nobody. So anyways, let's see. Why no one is pushing the like in here? Really? Why isn't anybody pressing the like button? Press that damn like button. Pound it. Pound the hell out of it. And share this video. Bitcoin calls are coming. Bitcoin calls are coming. I'm going to show you how to make a lot of money in a bear market and a bull market with Bitcoin. So share these videos. There's a lot more to come. I want to thank everybody so much for showing up. I was going to do some news today. There's really no news that I'm really that interested in. I'm only interested in this one thing, and that's bringing to you guys exceptional trading opportunities. All right. Now, thank you very much, guys, and we'll see you tomorrow. It's turning out to be a wonderful day here. We need to get to the beach. Bye.